Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in our Elden Ring walkthrough. We forgot an entire area of the map. We did it on... Okay, so as you know, up until a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a live stream for prep. Well, on the prep live stream, we did Ranni's Quest. We finished it. We didn't do that in the walkthrough. And I just now realized that when I was going through and looking at the Spirit Summon Ashes, and it's like, oh, we don't have Black Knife Tish, which we get from Ranni's area, which means we didn't do Ranni's Quest. And, unfortunately, I'll show you where to get it, but I already picked up a piece of loot here. It's going to be the Cerulean Amber Medallion 2. Once I realized that, oh crap, we didn't actually record this, because I started doing it and I was like, okay, that's, you know, maybe I use a live stream character to record these. We'll go back and we'll look at my videos real quick before I go any further. After I picked up that amulet, I was like, we're going to just double check that and make sure that we didn't record this, but we did. We did not, and so I'd already picked up a couple of pieces of loot, and I was like, oh crap, we need to stop and you know, start recording this. Right here on this guy here, there's going to be a piece of loot. I'll show you what it is here in a second. It's going to be a golden rune. It's going to be a golden rune 10. So you'll pick that up from here. And then from there, we're going to come out here. You're going to want to have heal on, and you're just going to want to run right up here next to this guy. Use heal, and use heal a second time. And that'll just take him out. And then from there, you're going to just come up to the left here. You're going to use one stone sword key. You're going to come down here. And you're going to pop this chest. And you're going to grab your Cerulean Amber Medallion 2. Alright, so from there, basically what we're doing right now is we're just going to come over into this ruin area here. And then we're going to make our way down to this mage tower here. Alright, so that's our path of travel. There's not a whole, like, that there was like the loot. There's a couple other pieces of loot just scattered around. That's what we're gonna go grab. And there's a couple of more of those big revenant guys. I think there's actually just one more, and I think he's like right here. So it would help if I was able to cast, right? We're out of FP. Let's look at that. And we're pretty much done with them. There's not a whole lot of extra loot in here. This hidden door here, we'll drop down there. We'll grab whatever is down here. I forget what it is. I think it's like a somber. Yeah, no, just a regular smithing stone 8. That's pretty much it. That's basically all the loot that we're gonna pick up here. There's like, you know, there's a couple other pieces. Nothing extremely important here that I can remember other than those two. It looks like there's nothing else left up there anyway. It's fine. So we're gonna head down here. We're gonna do this mage tower real quick. This mage tower is kind of a pain. You basically have to run over, you know, the entire whole ass area, and you can't teleport. If you die, that's fine. But if you teleport, it resets the turtles, and you gotta do it again. So Just something to keep in mind. I can't believe we just didn't do this whole area. But man, that still boggles my mind. It's gonna be pretty simple now for us to do this at this point. Black Knife Tish will still probably cause a problem. Black Knife Tish, that Evergaol is still probably going to be the hardest Evergaol in the game. It's also now at this point going to be the last Evergaol in the game. We could have come here much earlier to do this. Right before, we could have come in here. The ideal time to come here really is just before you do the Royal Capital, or just before you do Mountaintop of the Giants. If you come here right in between that time, the enemies here, they're not too difficult. You'll still have a challenge. You know, it'll feel good. Like when you're coming through here, you know, you won't feel like you're doing it won't feel like you're struggling too much. Well, I'm pretty sure I put arrows on. I did, wrong button though. You know, you'll have a challenge, but you won't be struggling until you get to Tish anyway. A lot of this stuff here is optional to skip. Like there's a bunch of dragons. There's nothing in the area with the dragons. There's like 2 or 3 dragons. They're just milling about. There's nothing there. I mean, if you need the dragon hearts, which I don't think we do, you can go kill them. But I'm pretty sure at this point we have all the dragon incantations. Again, I'm in the process of checking all the things that we missed and going to pick them up, which is why I've realized we didn't do this spot. And we're gonna, you know, other than this, because this is kind of a big area and there's a lot of stuff to do here. Other than this episode here, the next one is going to just be, you know, consolidated all the stuff. Like there's Spirit Ash that we forgot. It's like real quick to grab. We might even be able to grab that this episode, depending on how long it takes us. Where is this turtle? There it is. We might have to just go up a level. Be the easiest way to get it. Just go ahead and go up a level. You know, my problem with this walkthrough that I've had, despite the technical problems, because that's, you know, directly related to me. The biggest issues that we've had have just been doing too much, really. If I hadn't have been doing these so-called prep streams, we wouldn't be forgetting so much stuff. If I hadn't have been doing, you know, running 2 playthroughs at once, that'd be fine. Actually 3, because I've got a Dex build that I was playing through. That's actually doing the DLC right now, as we speak. And that will be showcased in an upcoming video here, picking up a couple of pieces of loot from the consecrated snowfields. You know, if I hadn't been trying to do so much, trying to get this content up and out, like this, what I'm doing now, this wouldn't have happened, but it did. So I guess moving forward in the future, you know, we're learning from our mistakes. So hopefully in the future, anything else I put out will go a lot smoother. That's what I'm hoping for. You know, learn from the mistakes, try not to repeat them. The next series that's going to come out, and I call it a next series, is going to be the DLC. We're not going to attach it to this series, to this playlist. It'll be entirely different. We're going to use the same character. We're just going to go right in with this character. So right up in here, we're going to grab this a little bit later, but there's a red wolf in there. And we will come back for that after we do the mage tower. And then after we do the mage tower and the red wolf, we will come back up here and do Tish. And after we do Tish, then we will fight Adula. And then after that, we'll go do Ranni's Quest. All right, so you got to Mario this guy. And you might miss it a couple of times. It's not a big deal. There you go. And once you bonk it, the seal will be open. Once the seal's open, now you can teleport. So we'll teleport back to the altar south. And then it'll just tell again, seal was opened. Which, you know, that's fine. And then we'll run up here. And so this is where you get Ranni's Dark Moon. It's, you know, you've got Renala's Full Moon, and then Ranni's Dark Moon. We'll just go grab that. There you go. So if you were doing Mountaintop of the Giants and I was like, oh yeah, this should get you your achievement, and it didn't pop, that might be why, because you need that one. We're just gonna go ahead and teleport down. That should be the last legendary sorcery though. Like we're out of spots. We're out of spots to go. So that should be the last one. If it's not, we'll find other ones. Like I said, I'm going through now and looking for, you know, stuff we missed so we can go grab it. And you know, so if there's another sorcery or incantation that we missed somewhere, you know, we are about to go pick it up. So, but in truth, that should be the last one. There's no more hidden areas from us, and this wasn't hidden from us. We actually, you know, we got the grace. We just, you know, we didn't come back here because I did it on the live stream, but not the walkthrough character. That was right about the time where all of this stuff was going on with my electricity. So I hate the Red Wolf fights. They are absolutely annoying. But taking him down, you'll get access to some more crafting mats, but some smithing 7s and some smithing 8s. All right, and from there, we're gonna go fight Black Knife Tish. Now this is probably still going to be a difficult fight. It is one of the more difficult fights in the game. Next to, I would say, probably Malakath, who is probably like the hardest boss to fight in the game, I would think. I think Malakath is probably one of the more difficult bosses. Elden Beast isn't necessarily difficult. It's just annoying. The boss arena is huge. Being able to stay, or being able to get and stay on top of the boss during the Elden Beast fight is largely impossible. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and enter the Evergaol. And we're gonna go ahead and buff. And buff. And now we're gonna go ahead and fight. You kind of want to stay aggressive with Tish. Or, well, Electo. What you don't want to do is give him your back. But lucky for us, he doesn't have a lot of poise. So we're going to be able to get off quite a few staggers. All right. So we'll just go back to the stick, America. Like I said, this is one of the more difficult fights. We'll just go grab our runes here. Rebuff. All right. Go ahead and go inside. Come on now. So now we got Tish. And that should be the last legendary summon that you need. All right, now we're gonna go back to Moonlight Altar. All right, and for the viewer, no time has passed. So up this path here, we have Adula, and we have to do the full fight this time. So we're gonna go ahead and do the Adula fight. And we might even have time to go pick up those ashes. Which, well, no. We already got the ashes. I'm not going to assume that. Because I already assumed we did this, and we didn't. Ooh. You know, it's a dragon fight in a large area, so we already know it's going to be super annoying to deal with. Getting on top of the boss, staying on top of the boss in this large of an arena is going to be a pain. All right, where is this asshole? All right, so Adula's down, and we're gonna get Adula's Moonblade. All right, from here, before we go in there, we're gonna come into this other side structure here. There's a couple of pieces of loot that we'll grab. Again, it's nothing super important. This guy here, he's just chilling. Definitely want to pick up that golden rune 1. It's super important. Grab your golden rune 9. Grab a rune arc. These guys, they like to teleport away. So you probably won't be able to chase them all down to kill them. Don't worry about it too much. Your magic grease. I don't think there's a door in here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, going to the other side. Some of them are just out in hiding from the boss. It looks like a door, but it's not. Oh, the door's here. And then go down here. Grab this chest. Get a somber smithing stone 8. And now that we've done that, now we can go into the big church. We're going to start from the left side on the outside, and then we're going to work our way to the inside. Then right here, we're just going to pick up Starlight Shard. There's a bunch of Starlight Shards. We're gonna go ahead and grab all of them. All right, once we have all the starlight shards, we're gonna go ahead and drop down this hole and drop the other side, and then we'll walk our way down. Give ourselves another drop. Come over here. We're gonna put on Ranni's ring. We'll talk to Ranni here.
So, perhaps I need. I am pleased. I go now. I bid thee, and one sword.
And then Dark Moon Greatsword. And that's it. So we got a couple of minutes left. We should be able to do this in that time. We're gonna go to Cathedral of the Forsaken. And we want to grab out our beast repellent torch. All right, from there, we're gonna just go up. Just in case we want to rest at this grace here. Oh, yeah, we might as well level while we're here. We got enough time. So now that we've got 15, we switched that stuff out, so we're just gonna keep going here. And we're gonna go ahead and pull this lever. Oh, lever's already down. Perfect. And now we're gonna go ahead and go up. We're gonna get out our beast repellent torch here. Because we forgot some ashes. There should be some ashes in between here. That should be the nomad ashes. And how we forgot this, I don't know, because we got to walk right past it to get here. I think I just blinded it. Kill this dude. Kill this dude. With the beast repellent torch, you don't got to worry about these guys. So you're gonna go ahead and make a left here. And then another left. Then we're gonna grab your fire grease. We didn't even come down here. Wow, we missed a bunch. Poison stone. There's gonna be one dude over here that tries to jump out and ambush us. Right here. We'll leave him alone. Just wait till the stuff dies down, that's fine. And then we're gonna pick up our nomad ashes. And since we can't quite fast travel, we're just gonna go back to the Grace and rest at the Grace. And that will be the end of the episode. I'm pretty sure there's a Grace right up here. Nope. And we'll ride this back down. And we'll rest at our Grace. And that'll be that. And so the next episode, we're going to go ahead and that'll be the bulk of our cleanup. I know there's one thing that we have to go and get. I'm going to look for some other stuff. But I'll see you all then.